Reselling is one of the fastest ways to make money, whether you're flipping junk around your house or diving into a full-blown side hustle. When I was 16, I made over $22,000 in just 1 year flipping stuff online. And that money helped me buy my first car and even start investing. You probably already heard it. If you're flipping clothes, use Depop or Poshmark. For local stuff like furniture and electronics, Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. And if you're ready to scale, Amazon is where the real money is. But I'm not just listing apps in this video. I'm breaking down exactly how I use each one, what almost nobody tells you, and which app left me with an $800 return nightmare. Let's dive right into it. Let's start with Mercari because this one genuinely surprised me. It's super simple. You just snap a picture, write a quick description, and boom, you're live. I once flipped an old Wii console that I found just lying in my closet for $85. Mercari made this feel like it was Amazon level easy, and they even handle shipping. But here's the real kicker. They also added a ton of features like smart pricing, where the app automatically adjusts your price to help your items sell even faster. This saved me time because I didn't feel like I was babysitting my listing. If you're just getting started or trying to make some quick cash by clearing out your house, Mercari is my go-to beginner app. It's where I learn how to price things, talk to buyers, and understand what people actually want. If you're ready to really scale, Amazon is where things get interesting. Amazon FBA is a big part of why it's so easy to scale. You send your products into the Amazon warehouse, and then they take care of the packaging, the shipping, and customer service. Now, yeah, the fees can be steep, but Prime members are willing to pay more for fast and guaranteed shipping, so your margins can still be solid. Lately, I've been flipping books to build my Amazon seller rep, but now I'm leveling up and selling some big brands such as Craftsman and DeWalt, and that's where the real money is. Getting access to certain brands can take some hard work, but when you do, it can become a gold mine for resellers. And it's something that I'm hoping will turn into a very profitable side hustle long term. Before we move on, we have our first honorary mention. If you're into niche collectibles like trading cards, sneakers, or vintage streetwear, check out Whatnot. You could run live auctions and engage with buyers in real time and turn selling into a full-on side hustle. Now let's talk about local flips, where the profit margins are the best because there's no shipping and no fees. Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp are my go-to for furniture, electronics, and cars. They're perfect for the big, bulky items that are just too expensive to ship. Facebook Marketplace is massive because it taps into Facebook's existing network. So it's easy to list stuff fast and get it sold locally. The catch, you'll run into those time wasters and scammers. We all know it. You get hit with the classic, is this still available? And then just goes radio silence. Still, if you stay sharp, local platforms are money machines for those bigger items. But sometimes local platforms just don't cut it for certain items, and that's where I turn to eBay. It's the OG and it still dominates, especially for those niche items, collectibles, and stuff that sells globally. One of the best things about eBay is that it allows you to list almost anything. You can even create auctions of rare items and create bidding wars. The global reach here is actually pretty incredible, especially if you're willing to ship nationwide or even international. So I once had this old pair of old Abercrombie camel shorts that I sold for $90. I even sold a free Cubs bobblehead that I got from a game, which I flipped for $300. Now that's the kind of upside eBay offers if you know what to list. The downside, the 9 to 15% in fees, depending on the category, but since you're reaching so many potential buyers, it can still be super profitable. Plus, eBay also lets you set up auction-style listings, which can help drive up the price if you're selling something that's in demand. And don't forget about the eBay seller protection, and if anything goes wrong, they have your back, which can make it a lot less risky compared to the other platforms. Quick note for our second honorary mention, for those of you who have high-end luxury items, the RealReal is an amazing option. They specialize in authenticating and reselling designer goods. So if you have something valuable to flip, this platform takes care of everything for you. It is a niche market, but it's a gold mine for quality items. Last but not least, we have Depop and Poshmark. These are the holy grail for fashion resellers. Depop feels more like a social media for shopping, while Poshmark is a favorite for slightly more mainstream fashion. I've succeeded on both, and here's what I learned. Poshmark is a social networking based platform. Sharing other people's listing, liking items, and staying super active is definitely key here. And if you're not into all that, I know it can feel like a grind. I know some friends who found the social media aspect of it a bit overwhelming. With Depop, I heard of people getting their accounts suspended with minor listing violations, so just be careful with the rules. Despite the extra effort required, both platforms can be very rewarding if you're into fashion and have an eye for what's trending. They can be super profitable, especially if you got the right pieces to sell. So what's your go-to reselling app? Drop it in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on growing your side hustles. Happy flipping!